Surprise. I am back again with the review you probably did not expect, but this is going to be for Sistas on BET. Now, in the places where the Oval lacked for me, I believe that Sisters is going to make up for it, and I attribute it to the actors and the actresses that they have on this show. I think that's going to make a big difference. One of the actresses is Ebony. I cannot pronounce her last name, but she was on If Bill Street Could Talk. Is that how Bill Street? But she was also, I was first introduced to her on a YouTube series that I told y'all about in the last video. The name of the series is Tough Love. It's a really good show. It's on YouTube. You should watch it. But the actor, the dark skinned actor from The Oval, is on that show. Ebony is on that show, and DeVal Ellis was also on that show. And y'all know who DeVal is. If you don't, scroll on down your Instagram. He is very popular there. Him and his wife Kadeen and his beautiful family. They promote millennial love and black love and millennial marriages and all of that. So they're a cool couple. So I'm really glad that he has gotten his break. I know he has been pushing for this acting thing for some years now. So good for him. And shout out to Tyler Perry for giving people jobs. I think that's great. So we're introduced to the cast and we're getting a little bit of that girlfriends feel, which Kelsey Grammer, come on with that movie. I've been begging Kelsey Grammer for that movie. Even on Twitter, I was begging one day. But anyway, kind of giving you that girlfriends feel. We got Andy. We got Karen. We have Danny, who is the comedic relief of the group. And we have Sabrina. Now, Sabrina is a bank manager. Danny works for the airline. Andy is a divorce lawyer, and Karen is the owner of a salon. I hope I'm going to be able to remember all these names. So we got Andy, getting a little romp session on, a little bit more sex on BET, child. Again, I'm looking at my watch like, okay, now what time is it? Are the kids in bed? But they are getting it on, and he gets dressed immediately after. So y'all know what that means. He got to go. He going to the gym now. But he really wanted to be with her on her birthday. Means a lot to her. Then his phone starts ringing. It's his wife. He tells her it's not always going to be like this. I'm going to get to be with you all the time. Eventually, I'm going to leave this woman. It's just not the right time. Blah, blah, blah. We know how this goes. Then we move on to Karen. Karen's at the OBGYN because she got to get that coochie checked out because her her boyfriend, Zach, has been messing around on her. Zach is played by DeVal Ellis. And she got to make sure everything good. Test results are good, but the doctor does want to warn her, you are 36 years old. If this relationship didn't work out, hey, it's okay. Let's start looking into other options, maybe a little egg freezing perhaps. As you get older, you are at the age of a geriatric pregnancy, just to let you know, which I'm sure most women who are in their 30s or late 20s probably do know that once you get past a certain age, it is considered geriatric. Doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to have a difficult pregnancy. It just means that the risk is higher. Those are just the facts. Your body is ready for children at a very young age, but your mind is ready for children at an older age. And for whatever reason, they do not coincide, which really does suck. But it's a touchy subject, and it's something that I'm glad they are bringing to television. I've told y'all before, it's a toss-up for me. I could not have them. I could have them, more leaning on the side of no. But it's just hard for me when I have to engage with women in conversation, and I know that they really, really want it, and they're starting to feel like it's getting too late. Like, that conversation is so touchy for me because I don't know what to add to the conversation, because it's not pressing for me in that same way. It's just hard for me to speak to it. And childbirth is touchy for me anyway. I had a line sister pass away early this year from a childbirth related death. And I also had a line sister who had a stroke a few months ago, a week after giving birth. So the whole thing is touchy for me. So y'all let me know what y'all thought. But I am glad they brought it to television, but we're going to move on. And neither of my line sisters were at the geriatric age. Okay, one of them wasn't even close. So there's that. But anyway, All right. So, yeah, Karen is thinking about her life, thinking about her fertility, kind of putting her in a tough spot, and then her man been cheating on her. You know, it's all bad. So she goes to the house because she got to get ready. She's gonna go to the birthday dinner, but not birthday dinner because they can't mention that it's Andy's birthday, and there's a reason why, which I'll talk about in a minute. But she gets dressed because she's gonna go to the dinner. Zach does show up because Zach wants to try to please baby, please her. No, no, no. Ain't got time for that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get these locks changed. By the time I get back, get all your stuff, get out of my house. So before that, okay, I forgot to mention, excuse me, y'all, I'm congested. Danny, who works for the airline, and Zach are at the airline arguing back and forth about how he ain't no good. I introduced you to my friend and you messed around on my friend. You played my friend. You this, you that. And everybody at the airline just kind of watching their exchange. You got the old people sitting on the back waiting for Zach to drive the golf cart through the airport, but they listening. And he was just like, not right now. Okay, I don't have time for this. I got stuff to do. You don't even know what went on. Oh, I do know what went on, and I'm gonna cuss you out again later. But we working, so I'm gonna let you get back to it. But Zach said it ain't really like that. He tried. Baby, give me one more chance. It's not gonna work for her. I was proud of her for standing strong. Most women would have, entertained it. So good for you, Karen girl. She leaves on because she got to make it to her friend non-birthday dinner. Now, Andy, the divorce lawyer, is at work, and they do not expect much of her. The partners feel like, don't mess this up. We took a chance on you. Baby, you can take all the chances you want, because when you took a chance on Andy, you won. Because Andy is in there doing her thing. Okay, she went from $5 million on the settlement to $20 million on the settlement, and old girl is getting the house. I said, see, this is why the brothers don't want to get married no more, because y'all say y'all gonna take everything from them in a divorce. Now, granted, the brothers who are saying that are, don't even got $20,000, let alone $20 million to be worried about. But I digress. This is part of their reasoning. And the wife is just like, you know what? You got me this money. I got plenty of other friends that want to get a divorce. I'm gonna tell them about you. So the firm is very proud of her. She's getting all her praises and accolades, and good for her. All right, on her non-birthday. So, okay, I did Danny. Okay, then we move on to Sabrina. Sabrina is working at the bank. She's trying to get the line down. Even though she a manager, she come out of her office, help with the teller stuff. And there's a guy in line that's waiting specifically for her. So her friend tell her he is a gay man. He just like, girl, I think he might be waiting for you, but he was flirting with me the other day, so he might be on the DL. But she talks to him, and he says he's been coming, trying to work up the nerve to ask her on a date. He asks her out. She agrees. He says that he knows that she does not have a man because he actually had found her social media. I was just like, Rodney, baby, when we do stalker things, we don't tell nobody. Now, we all got it in us. But we don't tell nobody about it. Okay, Rodney? Okay, light-skinned Bill Bellamy, we don't do that. So they're going to go on a little date. All right? So I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything. I think I got everything. So we move on. All right? We're going to go to the non-birthday dinner. So they get over to the non-birthday dinner, and again, do not mention that it's Andy's birthday. Okay, I got it. Soon as Andy get there, who was looking good, and you was killing that dress, girl. All of the women on the show are pretty, very beautiful. So she pulls up on him, and Danny like, happy birthday, girl. And I know a lot of people are going to have a lot to say about Danny. Why it's always got to be the big... She's not big, first of all. But why it's always got to be the big black women? That's got to be the joke. And I mean, I know. But she was funny. I just thought, I mean, some people got it, some people don't. She was funny to me. Her and DeVal were funny on this episode. So she tells her happy birthday, and Andy is just looking at her like, why did she mention it's my birthday? But speaking of birthdays, the reason why they're not supposed to mention it is because Andy wanted to be proposed to by her birthday. Now, I'm confused because they said that she had been with Gary for 6 months. Is that true? Because 6 months is not long enough to be expecting an engagement. Am I wrong? Now, are they talking about she was expecting an official announcement of boyfriend, girlfriend? What? Like, y'all help me out. I'm confused. So Andy doesn't really want to talk about all of that. Don't bring up my man. Let's just have a let's have an outing where we don't talk about men. Well, that's easier said than done. And she just like, what about y'all man? Y'all got a man? Oh, okay then. That's why y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. I said shade. But anyway, we don't really want to talk about men. They start talking about the geriatric pregnancy thing. Don't nobody really want to talk about that either. Let's talk about something else. So they talk about how Andy's been killing it at work, divorce lawyer, this, that, and the fifth. So good for her. And right around that time, okay, as they start getting real tipsy, Rodney comes in. Apparently, she has arranged a date for a time where her girls are going to be around because she want the girls to scope him out to see if he might be, on the down low. So they gonna check him out. They gonna scope him out. He come over there, and Danny is just like, "Are you gay?" I was just like, "Do you like penis?" And he just looking at her like, "Excuse me." So they try to get Danny quiet. Karen is asking, "Why are we even friends with Danny?" Like, she is so ignorant. So Rodney goes over to the other side, orders them some drinks. He doesn't really appreciate Sabrina saying that to her friends. If you got any questions, just ask me. So she does, admit that she was probably wrong. And he tells her, listen, I'm not gay. I'm not interested in any man. I have a type, and that type is you. I'm interested in you. So the date seems to be going pretty well. They seem to be getting along good. He making a good impression on old girl. He makes a comment about her dress and says maybe he could see the tag later and that offends her. But he was just like, look, I would not be showing up to the bank every week if I just wanted to sleep with you. So chill out. That's not what I want. I was just making a joke. So I'm guessing the rest of the date is going to go pretty good. Now, Andy's man, Gary, the married man, shows up. He got flowers. He coming to get his woman. So Karen is just like, okay. Now, Karen is the only one who knows that her man is married. Y'all know it goes like that in friend groups. In friend groups, there's always two friends that talk more than they might tell each other more than they tell the other two friends. It's just kind of the way it goes, whatever. But Karen knows that Andy's man is married, and it's probably because Karen's a little bit more understanding because she got her own stuff going on. So right before Gary gets there, she tells Andy, look, let's make a pact. Let's make an agreement that we not standing for it no more, that we are going to leave it alone. Andy was like, you're right. I'm going to be done with Gary. I'm going to leave it alone. And so Karen says, I'm going to be done with Zach. I'm going to leave it alone. But neither one of them end up doing that. So Andy leaves off with her man. They bumping and grinding again. They get it in. She think he gonna spend the night. He can't spend the night. Okay, my wife is calling. I would love it if we could do this, but we can't do this right now. And she is getting more and more frustrated with him. Now we jump over to Karen. She goes home for the night, and Zach is there. He waiting outside with a bike. I said, see, I wasn't sure from the first scene, but now I know exactly what's going on here. He up there, he crying. Baby, please help me. I don't know why I keep doing this. I don't know why. If you leave me now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be able to get better. I need you to help me get better. And I said, Karen, now I know you love this man. Y'all been together for 3 years. He done gave you an STD. You done took him back. And I'm going to tell you right now, these tears ain't got nothing to do with him wanting to get help or wanting to get better. These are the tears of a homosexual. He is a homosexual. He's crying because he doesn't have anywhere to live. He doesn't have anywhere to go. If he leaves you, he has no home. A homosexual is one who stays in a relationship to have somewhere to live. That's why he want to be with you, girl. Kick him out. Stick to your guns. But she don't. All right, she telling me got to sleep on the couch, but she in the room, okay, with the vibrator, and he can hear things going on in there, okay, very Love Jones-ish. And he goes in the room, and he was just like, what you got that for? What you doing that for? Come here. I said, oh, girl. Now, boy, I'm telling you, when they broke like that, when they don't be having no money, it's always one thing that they do very well. As a matter of fact, the broker they are, the better that is. But you have not heard that from me. But ooh, child. I mean, in my early 20s, I definitely fell for the okey doke But now, like if I was 36 years old, no. At least I hope not. You can never say never, right? I sure hope not. Please, Lord, no. But anyway, I can understand why she was weak for him, because when he got up, I said, Kadeen, girl, I'm not trying to disrespect your marriage, but okay. Woo, child. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for your creations. Anyway, so we got that scene, about to be a little bit more of the bumpings and the grindings going on yet again. And the very end of the show, Andy is speaking to another client who wants to get a divorce. She knows her husband is cheating on her and she's sick of it. So Andy just like, okay, let's do the doggone thing. What's his name? His name is Gary Borders. Andy is just like, okay, well, do you got proof that he cheated? She got to know, because she is the one doing a little bit of the cheatations. And she got to see, I don't know if the wife is playing her and she already knows, or if the wife doesn't know. But we're going to get to that on the next episode. I thought it was okay. What did y'all think? I thought the show was okay. And I think I'm going to continue to support both shows just because of the actors that they have in them. When you start watching a YouTube show, for whatever reason, you have this loyalty to the people who created it and the people who were a part of it. I'm the same way with Issa Rae. So, yeah, I'm probably going to stick with it. We'll see. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to review it, though. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me get out of here and get on with my day. All right? Talk to y'all soon. Bye.